What's up, everybody? Hello, hello. And we are right on time according to our standards. How is everyone doing? We have been watching the Cowboys get eliminated. I was with Danny Griswold at Griswold Family Vacay. We were live streaming the Dallas 49ers game. And it went final, and Dallas has been eliminated from the playoffs. That sucks. But it is what it is, and now my prediction is Philadelphia. No, Amber. Hello, everyone. Please remember this. Next time Scott says, I'm the reason you are the reason we are always late. And you always will be. But right quick, we'll go through and see who all we have with us. Let me turn this thing down. Because I'm loud enough. But I don't have Amber here to mess with the mic. So, and we're not in our usual spot because I'm sitting in front of the TV. So, I'm on the couch. And just like I said, we've got a sponsor tonight for our Chewing the Fat. And our sponsor is couch covers. If you have a Keeney, you better have plenty couch covers. What's up, Mr. Paul Vines? Welcome in. Hello, Amanda. Just chilling. What is up? Danny D. What's up? Danny D's been over there with us at Griswold Family Vacay, watching the ball game. What's up, Darren? Hello, Miss Meg. And if I can get my fingers to work. Mama G, how are you? Welcome in. Jeff and Tootsie. What's up? Got to get up early in the morning. Wanted to stop in and say hello. Hello to all in chat also. Well, Jeff, that was about a little over 30 minutes ago, so you're in the bed. But thanks for stopping by, Jeff. What's up, Fred and Connie at Life with Mountain Folk? What's up, Hope Faith? Welcome in, welcome in. And everybody saying hello to everybody. What's up, Crystal? Destination Delights. Now, half these people are probably gone by now. So, what's up, Josh and Chastity at Moonlight Adventures? Like I said, we're over at Griswold Family Vacay watching the Cowboys 49ers game, and it did not go the way I wanted to. So after I got off Danny's live, I had to go change shirts and throw away a hat. So Amber says, hello, everyone. See, even at work, I still get here to his live stream before him. Don't worry, it'll be time for me to be heading home before he catches up on this part of the chat. No, Amber. I said I was going to go quicker because we got some things that I want to get into the tiki-talking. What's up, Nathan? NDT show. Hello, hello. Amanda says, yes, that's very unfortunate, Amber. It's a struggle for everyone when quarantines are in place. Keep up the great work and stay safe. Yes, the facility that Amber works at is hit pretty pretty bad right now with the COVID, but Papa does not have it. So, and Kenny is out there with him right now for at least another hour and 10 minutes. What's up, Misha Lee? Welcome in, and Misha, I guess I'm on the Philadelphia bandwagon. No, that's just who I think is going to win. Misha, I'm not folding laundry, but we're still washing laundry. I am. We have too many clothes. I tell Amber all the time we have too many clothes. More clothes than we need. What's up, Captain Billy? Yeah, he's giving me a hard time over on Danny's. What's up, Lily? Welcome in. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hope everyone had a great weekend. And man, it seems like this weekend went by extremely fast. Footprints in the Pines. What is up? Welcome in. Hope you've had a great weekend. Misha says, email me, Paul, what you need my email for. What's up, Cookie? Cookie was over at Danny's with us. What's up, Cruising Koozies? Fly, Eagles, fly. Yep. Dak looked like junk. Dak junk tonight. What's up, Christie's Corner? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. And guys, again, I apologize that I'm running behind. But I usually always run behind. I don't know where that thingy thing went to. Oh, well. What's up, Mama T? Welcome in. Hope you've had a great weekend, a blessed Sunday. And I lost where I was at. What is up, Troy S? Welcome in. And I think and hope that is everybody. If I missed you, I didn't mean to on purpose. Cruising Koozie says, so sad. I got to get off social. Yep. Yeah, that was a horrible. What's up, Busby? There's one I missed. Welcome in, Chris. Hope you've had a wonderful Sunday, a great weekend. And that is me catching up on chat. Now, granted that I jumped through it pretty quick, but that's because I want to get into some tiki-talking trends. I don't do the TikTok. Amber and the boys, they can watch it for hours, like amused, but I don't. I just look for things that intrigue me. What's up, Linda? Welcome in. Thanks for coming over. Linda was with us watching the game. What's up, PB on the go? And PB, no, she said she was watching the game. I was going to say, I thought she might have been over there, but Willie Mike, what's up? Yeah, how about them Cowboys? Dak looked like trash tonight. What's up, Kenny? Ford Man has been sleeping, so that means when he gets here tonight, he's going to be wide awake. There is Kenny and Hopeface new devotion channel, Daily Dose of the Bible. Kenny says he shared us out on Facebook and the YouTubes. Kenny, we appreciate it. Thank you very much. And Kenny, does Papa still have a roommate? Because he got one I forget when it was. But Papa said he got along with him, and that's all that matters. They, I know the roommate he had before this one, they got along real good. So, all right, guys. I get on the internet and I look for, like I said, things that are a little. They don't have to be odd. They don't have to be off. But I do look for stuff that is different than what Amber, Eli, and Aiden looks at when they watch their TikTok. I'm not really into the watching people dance but we do have a TikTok channel. Amber's over that TikTok channel and there is absolutely nothing on it. Not a video, not a nothing. And I don't know what she's waiting on. She's had control of it for a long time. She just don't want to do anything with it. So we know who the creative one is of the bunch. Oh. And my hind end's sore from sitting in one place watching the Cowboys get their hind end beat. But some of the things that catches my attention and when I see these, the first thing I think of is, what would you guys think? What would your answer be? What would you? Because some of them are pretty. I mean, I don't know, good conversation starters. This is the word I'm looking for, but the first one that I come across, and like I said, not all of these are TikTok. Some of them are just not Reddit. I don't go, but it's different social media outlets. But one of the questions is, the first one we're going to look at, what is something that you used to do when you were younger that you thought was a fun time, but now that you're older, looking back on it, it absolutely horrifies you to think about doing that again? For example, one of the things that we used to do and used to do quite a bit of when we were younger was cosmic bowling. Now, cosmic bowling is where you they turn the black lights on and the pins glow, and it's a lot of fun. It to me, it's the funnest bowling to do. But the cosmic bowling in Johnson City, Tennessee, that we did started at 12 o'clock midnight and ended at 3 a.m. in the morning. Then it was fun. I mean, it was, looking back on it now, there ain't no way I would want to stay up that late to bowl. So what do you got? Something that you used to do when you were younger that you thought was fun, but now when you think about it, it absolutely horrifies you. And let's see what everybody's saying. What is up, Victoria? Welcome in. Hope Bus. Hope you've had a great weekend and that your Sunday has been a blessed one. PB on the go comes in and says water skiing and snow skiing. She used to do it when she was younger, but now the thoughts of it, no. And I could see that. Uh, I I've never water skied, and we have all kinds of ski slopes around here. Several. There's two and no three in just the county we live in. But I've never been on a set of skis, snowboard. But when we had our camper at the lake, we did tube a lot. Now, like it wasn't no knee boarding. Amber can knee board somewhat, but Willie Mike says he partied like it was 1999 in the 80s. And I don't know what. Yeah. And a lot of stuff that we done when we were younger, we didn't, the danger level there. I mean, it don't even register when you're younger. You know that. Mama T says, me neither, PB. Got no use for it. The water skiing and snow skiing. Lily says, Scott, in my 20 or 30, I will not say here. Hey, I understand. Captain Billy says, roller skating fun as a kid, but I'll pass as an adult. Hey, yeah. And we went to the roller skating rinks here. Darren says, looking back on it now, I thank God that iPhones were not around. Yes. And, that's the biggest thing when we were growing up is not everything got videoed. I mean, today you can't do anything without somebody's video and putting it on some platform. And I think it hurts a lot because kids can't really grow up because they always have that something watching them, something, because there's mistakes that you make growing up that just not everybody needs to know about. Cookie says water skiing. And see, I wished I could have water skied. What's up, Ron Darrell? Welcome in. Meg says riding a skateboard, seated down a very steep hill when there was traffic on the street. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Meg, that. But you didn't see the danger in it when you was younger. There wasn't no danger to it. What is up, Danny? Yes, how about them Cowboys? Not good. What's up, Tommy? And Tommy, believe it or not, you are not late to the party. You are right on time. We didn't get started till, I guess, about 15 till 10. I was at Griswold Family Vacay. We were doing a live stream of the Dallas Cowboys and San Francisco 49er game that did not go the way I wanted it to. San Francisco won. Dallas is eliminated. That wasn't a bit good. Teen or younger, roller skating, definitely will not be doing that. Yeah. Fred says skateboarding. And I'm skateboarding never was really I never really got into that because I can't walk and chew bubble gum, so I know anything with wheels on it definitely is not for me. What's up, Bernay? Rock concerts because of crowds. Yep. And we went and saw Leonard Skinnard back at Fun Fest in Kingsport last year. And man, it was a big crowd. Linda Barker says sleeping on the ground with just a sleeping bag. No tent. Yeah, we still do a lot of tent camping. But sleeping on the ground, now we've got the air mattresses and everything like that. Captain Billy, I see your cowgirls. Everybody saying hello. Amber says, no time to make TikToks. I lost it, Amber. Hang on. No time to make TikToks. The only TikToks I get to watch is on the throne, and it's illegal in most states to video that for social media. If the video ain't illegal, the smell that comes from that room definitely is. Yes, Ford man, I remember what Papa was watching on TikTok when we were there to work on the van. Holy moly. Ron Darrell says, riding bikes, and he still does that. Yes, Ron Darrell. And when he refers to bikes, it's not the kind you pedal. Ron Darrell is a motorcycle enthusiast, which we still ride dirt bikes, four-wheelers, stuff like that. Oh, man, I had not thought of roller skates. Heck no. Yeah, I'm with you there. Thank goodness we didn't have cell phones back then. No one has nothing of me on film. Yeah, that's Victoria, you're right. You know what? We were able to grow up and not have the thought of something that was said, coming back to haunt us. And because when you're young, you're dumb. I think everyone in here will agree to that. When you're young, you're dumb. Renee says, sorry about Dallas, but glad I'm not late. No, you're right on time. Troy S. Wearing a seatbelt, playing with and exploring explosives, cooking off and throwing grenades, clearing minefields, and on and on and on. Yes, Troy. That was what you were doing for your country, though, and we thank you for your service and for all that served. Thank you for your service is not nearly enough to show the sacrifice that you made for our country, and it don't go unnoticed. What is up, AZ Highland Homestead? Hope you've had a great weekend, a blessed Sunday. I still do everything I used to except drink. Well, hey, yeah. That's awesome. Ron Darrell says, stop riding bulls. Don't bounce as good as I used to. That's a fact. All right. Darren says, kicking it country, I need your prayer. I need yours and everyone's help. I would like for you to be in an upcoming video. Please watch my latest video. See the details. All right, Darren. I will. I don't know why I automatically said prayer, but need yours and everyone's help. So we will check that out as quick as I get off of here, Darren. For sure. Cookie says, true, Linda. When I was a kid, we didn't even have sleeping bags. We fluffed up the leaves. Amber says, riding those plastic big wheels down the steepest gravel road you could find. Nope, not today, because I know how long that walk back up the hill is. Yeah, it ain't the getting scratched up. It ain't the getting flipped over. It ain't the, yeah. No, it's the walk back up. Illegal throne TikTok is a no, Amber. Illegal TikTok. What's up, Josh? Yes, sorry about them boys. That's tough. They look like trash tonight, but hey. What's up, Michael Ann? Welcome in. Hope you've had a great weekend, a blessed Sunday. But PB says I would add mountain bike to the list. Can't do it anymore. That was over 50. That's what over 50 does to you. Yeah. Amanda says she was a bicycle camper. Darren says, awesome. Thanks to everyone. And I reached the end of the chapter. Yeah, that a lot of things you do when you were younger that most definitely would scare the pants off of you now. All right. Here we go. I saw this one. What is up, Emilia? Welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. Blessed Sunday. Thanks for stopping in. We are going through top trending topics. What's up, Courtney? Welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. We really, really appreciate it. All right. This one I saw really got me thinking. A lot of it is the growing up and things like that. It don't really. It ain't a follow up to the one we just done. But what is a common thing you had growing up that you don't have now? Something that you grew up with in your house. Your mom and dad had it. You relied on it. Now, it's just a thing of the past. Am I saying that right? Is it Himalaya? She says, I know your son. I'm sorry. And I don't know which one, but it don't matter. Either one, I'm still sorry because no, that's awesome. And like I said, is it Emilia? Yeah. All right. What is a common thing you had growing up that you don't have now? And no, Ray? Raylu? Which one of the boys do you know? And I will get them in here to pronounce it for me. Now, what mine and Amber's answer is, some of you probably, it will come as a surprise to you that we had growing up that is not in this house right now. Let's see what everyone's answers is before I give you mine. And I know I saw Landline jump up there pretty quick. Yep. Michael Ann says Landline. Danny says respect. And both of those are very true. Yeah, Landline is... My mom and dad had a landline through Verizon. And Verizon cut that out this year. I mean, in January. So... I don't know who has a wall phone, a landline. That is definitely one of the first ones I thought of. Let's see. Wee Mike says tons of hair. Lily says a wood stove. Yeah. The wood cook stove is a thing of the past, definitely here. And the wood stove for heat is starting to come back. Record player. Meg says cable TV. Yes, cable satellite TV is definitely a thing of the past. What is up, Matt Man? Welcome in. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend, a blessed Sunday. Paul says rook cards. And Paul, believe it or not, there is a fire department here that has rook tournaments every weekend. I don't know how they are putting out fires, but they could probably play rook pretty good. Cassette player, Michael Ann says, yep. Amanda Just Chillin' says, record cassette player. Ford Man says, landline. PB on the go says, landline telephone that you dialed on or wall or counter. Yep. 8-track tapes. Now, Troy, I don't remember the 8-track tapes. I do remember the cassettes. I remember the first Walkman. That was, I thought I was, something special there with the, not really, I don't know them. Huh? If I knew them, I wouldn't act like I knew them either. Cookie says fruit trees are the only thing that comes to mind. We, Dad planted some apple trees, I guess about 5 or 6 years ago. But he mainly done that to more or less bring some deer in. Clock radio. I just got one of those Alexis devices for Christmas that Amber stole. That was my Christmas present. Not from Amber, but my brother and sister-in-law got me one. And I don't know what it's called other than the Alexis. And until we got that, we did not have a alarm clock. That ain't the thing we have. We just used our cell phone as the alarm clock, and that's what we went with. But now that I got Alexis, then she can tell me what time it is. It's just the Jan girl. Welcome in. I know, Aiden, we go to the same school. I'm sorry that you know Aiden. I apologize. Courtney says she knows both. So I'm assuming Courtney goes to school with Eli or Aiden. Mattman says money. Yeah. Money for sure. CDs? Yep. And Eli and Aiden, they, other than like their PlayStation games and stuff like that, which a lot of that's digital now. Yeah, they don't know anything about the CDs. And I didn't mean to skip over you. What is up, Tyson? Tyson says to tell Aiden I said hi. Aiden! Tyson says hello. Hey, Aiden, come here. If that was loud, I'm sorry. What's up, Sandra? Lily, tell her I said hello. VCRs, VHS tapes. Yep. Danny D says VHS. All right. I'm going to give you the shocker. I lost my place here. I'm so old, I was all grown up by the time cassette players came in. Renee says, my youth. Black and white TV, kids playing outside, Troy. Now, my boys, they spend a lot of time outside, but yes. And, when you didn't have cell phones or anything like that, we would go outside and stay gone all day. And, mom or dad never got worried, never. We'd leave the house in the morning and you wouldn't see us. In the summertime when we was out for school, you wouldn't see us till dark. But they also knew that we wasn't getting into something we shouldn't be. I mean, Fred says outdoor TV antenna. Yep. TV with rabbit ears. Yep, for sure. I'm moving to North Carolina. Oh, my God, Paul, are you moving to North Carolina? Now that, I don't know if that's something that was in your past. I hope you're moving to North Carolina. That'd be awesome. 8-track tapes. Jan, I'm trying to get Aiden in here. Hope that is Aiden and Eli. They're in their bedrooms playing video games. I've tried to get Aiden to come in here, but evidently he is paying me absolutely no mind. Then he said, I got an 8-track and a spare tire in the back seat, but that's flat. Michael Mann says, I had a Kiss 8-track while my parents had country and trucker music. And my dad has an 8-track player, which my dad and my brother are big antiquers. That's their thing, not mine. And I wished it was my thing, but I never really got into the antiquing. That was kind of their deal, and a lot of the stuff that you've mentioned here, they have every bit of it. So Courtney said, I did. I'm in middle school now. Floppy disk. Yes, Michael Ann. I'd forgot about floppy disk. Holy moly. Yeah, makes us a bedtime. Disco albums. And you just wait there in my garage. Hey, vinyl is making a comeback. Full-size G.I. Joe dolls. Yep. We started our YouTube channel in April of 2021, I think. Because the year was 20. Gosh, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. We've been at it a little over a year. Be home before dark was the rule. That was it, man. I mean, there wasn't no, cell phones. There wasn't no texting, calling, but they didn't worry. I mean, that was the big thing. Come in when the porch light comes on, Chris says, and exactly right. What's up, Amy? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. And you were saying go Cowboys because you're in Texas now, but that we didn't have a good outcome on the game. It was not good at all. Cookie says in the summer I might be gone for 3 or 4 days. The neighbors all call me the feral kid. All right, Jane. I'm going to have to mute it because I'm going to have to holler. If you ask Kenny, and guys, Kenny has adapted to our family. Because when Kenny first got here, it's a wonder that boy didn't have a heart attack. I don't know how he didn't. Because we didn't think nothing about it. Because we yell and holler. If you need somebody, you don't go get them. You holler. And every time we'd holler, Kenny would jump. But now, Kenny's a holler. So anytime Kenny needs something, he'll holler. All right, here is Aiden. It's just Jan. It's just the Jan girl. Says, please get Aiden to come say hi. Tyson was in here.
Oh, Tyson.
And Courtney.
Yeah, I know Courtney.
And see if you can tell me what this name is while you're here. That one.
Emma.
Emilia.
Her name's Emma.
Emma.
Mm-hmm.
Emma.
She goes to my school too.
Hello, Emma. All right, Eli, you gonna come over here?
For what?
I don't know. Just say hello.
For who?
CB Radio, the YouTube of the 80s, says we Mike. Yep.
So.
What you got? Emma, Courtney, Jan. He knows Courtney and Emma. Yeah, Renee does. All right. Now, here's the thing. And if Amber was still in here, she would confirm this.
Hey, do we have school tomorrow? I don't think we do.
Because we don't do it. And it's sad that we don't do it. And I have suits, and we don't do it. if I need it done, Amber does it on the stove. We don't have an ironing board. We do not own an ironing board. We own an iron, and Amber's got a mat that, when I need my suits, dress shirts, stuff like that ironed, Amber will iron on the stove. As far as pants and stuff like that,
He be on the go, yes. And we're playing with a guy we go to church camp with.
they are playing Fortnite tonight.
With Jacob. You know who Jacob is. Jacob Rupert.
Yep, I know who Jacob Rupert is. But yeah, that and everybody says, well, if you take your jeans and stuff like that right out of the dryer, right when they're done, you can fold them up, hang them up, and that's what we do. We don't iron. Now, my mom, every Saturday, she spends 3 to 4 hours ironing. And I'm being kind of proper here when I say ironing. It's ironing. Around here, we iron.
It's Armin, baby.
But no, we don't. We don't have a ironing board. Yeah, Matt, man, she turns the stove off. That's for sure. But yeah, that was crazy. When I saw that question, that's the first thing that popped in my mind. We don't have an ironing board at all. I iron on my kitchen table, but I do have an ironing board. What is up, Miss Diane? Welcome in. Yeah, we Mike. Wrinkles are the new fad. No iron needed. I just let my fat fill out the wrinkles. Cookie, I feel you there. What is up? Keeping up with the Griffins. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Hey, that baby boy is growing like a weed. Everybody says growing like a weed, but he is. Emma, we were talking about we don't own an ironing board. When my wife irons, she does it on the stove. So, but yeah, that Linda says I used to stay in bed late on Sunday morning and listen to Casey Kasem and the Top 40 Countdown. Yep. And some of the channels, on your XM radio or Sirius or something like that, they still do. They still do their the top 40 with Casey Kasem from time gone by, and that was a big show then. Big show then. All right, this one right here. Here's you one that like I said, the topic tonight and the trend that we're going to, and we've got some younger kids in here. It's top trending topics. And we were talking about this at work. Now, this right here was not something that I caught off of the TikTok or any of the other social platforms. Wolfman Jack. Diane, when I saw Wolfman Jack, the first time I saw Wolfman Jack was on American Graffiti. And that is an awesome movie. Love American Graffiti. But that was where I found out about Wolfman Jack. Paul Harvey says the rest of the story. But we were talking about at work. How are kids different today than they were back when you grew up? What is up, Teddy? Old Car Junkie, welcome in. For an example, kids today do not watch commercials. That, when we were talking about this at work, kids different today than there was back when we grew up. And mine do it all the time, especially if we're watching a show or if we're watching something that, you know, we've DVR'd or something. First thing they say is when the commercial comes up is fast forward, daddy. Fast forward, daddy. They don't watch commercials. And I told them, I said, there was a time when you couldn't fast forward through commercials. That was the time that you went and got something to drink, went to the bathroom. No commercials. All right, we are getting some answers in here. Let's see. Diane says, you're a pup, Scott. Cookie, that was one of my answers. Kids do not write in cursive. And you know what's even worse than that? They can't read cursive either. Amber and I both have left the boys a note on the stove, on the refrigerator, and just not thinking, we write in cursive, and they'll come to us and what? They can't read it. They cannot read cursive, and they can't write cursive either. Tyson says, does Aiden have COVID? Aiden got sick, I guess today. Sometime today when we got home from church, he tested positive. But it ain't affected Aiden at all so far. Michael Lane says they didn't talk back, and that is 100%. Yep, that was on our list for sure. I mean, we didn't talk back, and it was a respect thing, like Danny answered the one before. And I wouldn't do it now because my mom's the type that she told me, you'll never get too big for me to whip, and I won't. she'd backhand me today if I was to get out of line. They will never know the pain of being kind and rewarding. Yep. You're right, Meg. There was a time you could not record what was on TV. Yep. Troy, you're right. And then I remember the time when you could on the VHS tapes. And because a lot of the wrestling that we watched back then, we watched off of recorded on VHS tapes. And then when you didn't have a lot of those around the house, I know my aunt, I would go to my grandma and grandpa's, and if something was coming on, we wanted to record it, we'd just take a VHS in, record it, and we recorded over a lot of her music videos because they would do like around here, Whistle 100 is the country station, and they would do like music videos on Saturday, their top 10, and she recorded every one of them. She recorded Who Shot Dallas, or Who Killed JR on Dallas, and we ended up recording over it. Not good. Not good at all. Yes. Keeping Up with the Griffins comes in and says kids today don't use dictionaries, encyclopedia. They don't at all. Nope. They had chores and did them without complaint. Miss Diane, I had this conversation with two young gentlemen not long after Amber and Kenny left to go to the rehab facility. I asked them to unload and load the dishwasher. You would have thought I would have asked them for their game for 10 minutes. Oh, my Lord. So I done what any good parent would do. I went and got a belt. And they did it. It wasn't nothing. Fred says they didn't have cell phones. And that was a fact. The first cell phone I had, I bought. Mom and Dad wouldn't buy me one. They are used to instant gratification. Yes, Meg. 100%. Wee Mike says sometimes the commercials are better than the show you're watching. That is a fact, especially Super Bowl. And that's the whole reason you watch Super Bowls, for the commercials. What's up, loves you? Welcome in. Hope you've had a great weekend. I had not thought of that one. TV used to be worth watching, Paul says. Yep. Yeah, and gosh, Dallas. Them shows like that. Families would, on Saturday, and that was the thing, families actually, they gathered at the eating table. That's one of the things that, I added to my list. We don't eat at the eating table. We eat in front of the TV. We still eat as a family, but it's in front of the TV. But you didn't eat in front of the TV. You ate at the table. And after that was over with, we had the Bible study. You had family Bible. And after that, everybody made it a point to get everything done so they could get there in front of the TV at 8 o'clock because they knew Dallas was coming on. That was a big thing back then because everybody wanted to know who killed JR. But the whole Dallas series and show was good. TV was real good. Amy says the district I worked in before I went full-time at my job now still taught cursive. That is awesome. Because third grade was when I learned cursive. Both of my boys, Aiden's in the 5th, Eli's in the 7th. Nope, no cursive. Now, Eli can write his name in cursive because we showed him, and it's 3 letters, BLI. And he thought that he needed a pat on the back when he done that. Well, Bernay, yes, kids today are being taught about gender choices. That is definitely way too much. And Bernay, we actually hadn't thought about that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Amy says she's taking a test when she gets home, but she might just have a bad cold. That's what I thought mine was when Amber brought it back home. But Teddy says we would go to high school with Bang Bang and our pickups back window. Teddy, believe it or not, I will be 39 in October. I know I don't look it. I'm aging so well. But we would too. In high school, we had FFA. We would have, skeet practice after school because we would go to skeet competitions. And when you come in, you had to leave them in your truck, lock your truck, and go to the main office, and let them know that's in my truck. It's not loaded. After school, we're meeting over here with the FFA, and we're going to shoot skeet. And oh my Lord, if you were to do that today, and my dad's told me back when he was in high school that if you were a boy and you did not carry a knife to school, there was something wrong with you. Because he said they traded knives. Like we used to trade ball cards. He said they traded knives. What's my favorite song? That depends. Are you talking country? rap, pop, R&B, gospel. My favorite country song has always been "Kicking It in the Sticks." That's kind of where we got the "Kicking It" country from. But uh, favorite rap song, Eminem, Two Trailer Park Girls. No, but no, I don't. But no, there's so much. A lot of the new country ain't really country; it's more like rock. But and favorite gospel song is "God Is Still Good." Yep, two genders. There wasn't another choice. Linda says, the teacher said, my 9-year-old grandson has a very good vocabulary. She doesn't know I attribute it to YouTube and Google. Yep. And I mean, it's not that some things are worse today, but kids are so much smarter. I mean, my kids, the games they play right now, they're in there playing Fortnite, and I know PB on the go plays Fortnite, and some other ones in here may too. We didn't play that growing up, and I've sat down and tried to play it with them, and that gum, you talk about motion sickness, because I mean it's all quick as you move, and they're in there moving, turning up, down, shoot, bang. I can't keep up with that. I'm ready to puke my guts out. But the technology part, they've got, like Linda said, with Google, you got the answer to just about anything you want right there in front of you. But also, that also hurts. You know, they're smarter technology wise, but common sense. That was one of the things I wrote down. How kids are different today than they were back then. Common sense. There's not a lot of common sense. I talked back to my dad when I was 10. When I woke up, I was 12, Paul says. Hey, yep. Busby, they don't know the value of $1. Nope. They don't. And our boys, I mean, they're the world's worst for that. They don't understand that what they've got. You know, it took mom and dad, you know, the 40-hour week they put into work, and I mean they go to the refrigerator and open it up, and you know, food's in there. They don't think about who was doing the work to put the food in there. And they don't take care of stuff like we did. You know, the first mountain bike I got for Christmas, I was 10-year-old. And man, that, because before that, it was just regular bicycles. This thing here had gears on it. You could change gears. You could go harder pedaling, easier. I mean, and the first mountain bike I ever had. And I remember I greased the chain on that thing every other day. I didn't need to. I don't know how the chain didn't keep from coming off. But man, I wanted to grease the chain. I wanted to grease all the gears. I wanted to, you know, I was proud of it. I took pride in it. The boys can get something for Christmas. They can have it broke before New Year's, and they pay no mind to it. Scott, I definitely remember being able to record on VHS tapes. I used to wake up Saturday mornings and record the Saturday morning cartoons as a kid. Yes. Yeah, and if you wasn't careful, you'd record over something that somebody else thought a lot of. They don't have after school specials anymore. Nope. Fred, they don't. That's a fact. Yeah, Cookie. Yeah, I don't need Google is. I told me and Amber had this discussion, and it wasn't about this, but I don't see how in the world we ever resolved any kind of debate when we were married before, and dating before Google. Because I mean, even and talking about lyrics to a song, that's our biggest thing. Because we'll be going down the road and singing a song, and she'll sing something, and I'm like, that's not how that song goes. Pull out Google. Within 10 seconds, you got the answer right there in front of you. Debate solved. Argument complete. But what did we do before that? I mean, I have no idea how we survived knockdown drag out. Oh, I just got the look. That's all it took, hey. And when Eli was younger, you could look at that boy, and it would break his heart. Had to wash dishes, no dishwasher. Yes, Michael Ann. And I made the boys wash dishes one night. I think I done a short or I done something with it. And gosh, they thought, I mean, you'd have thought that they were doing hard time. They don't all get married before living together. Man, you are correct. Yep. And that, even back when I was little, when they would do that, you would hear, the adults talking about it. And that was a big thing. Yeah, hope faith we'll have prayer before we end the live stream for sure. My allowance was 25 cents a week. Yep. That is a big one. That was the big one. What's up, Michigan Carol? No, you ain't missed a thing. We are just doing some like top trending topics, just things that have caught my eye. I wish I had Google in the 70s. I would have been smarter. And everything you needed was right there at your fingertips. Get a switch, I'll make you start crying just by hearing it. Yep, it will. And boy, if you brought one back that was flimsy or not up to snuff, then they'd go get one. Tyson, the name of our church is Cane Creek Free Will Baptist. Mama T says hee haw. Gosh, I loved hee haw on Saturday night. Yes. That was awesome. And I mean, the Minnie Pearl and hee haw quartet. Hee haw was awesome. And that was a must. That was everyone get around the TV, because if you didn't watch it then, they wasn't no watching it later. I mean, it wasn't unless you recorded it on one of those VHS tapes, because that was it. You had one shot. And yeah, I loved hee haw. Sure did. That was a good one. Michael Ann, that was the big one. You eat what mama put on the table, and if you didn't, that was fine. You didn't have to, but you go hungry. And that was one of Dad's rules. And mom never asked us what we wanted for supper. Dad never asked what we wanted for supper. Mom cooked, put it on the table. We eat. After she done the supper dishes, that was it. And there wasn't no going and getting a bag of tater chips or going and getting this or that. That was it. What's up, Kyle Anderson? Welcome in. Yeah, after mom got the the supper put up and the dishes done, there wasn't no going back to the kitchen to find something to eat. You had your chance, you'd eat it. Yep. After 2 years of typing class, I still look at my hands. That's what Kenny was talking about. Kenny said, I'm a hunting peck. And I said, you don't do the home row keys, which I can't type nearly like I used to. Hey, Scott, Kicking the Country. He, Kenny, Ford, Man, Oaks. Yeah. Ford Man is at the, he's out seeing Papa. Ford Man, I don't know. I could be. We got such a late start because I was watching Dallas get their butt whooped. Yep. I remember being told I had to eat everything on my plate. Lily, especially if you got it out. Because there wasn't no wasting. If you went through and you made your plate and you piled everything up there, yeah, you eat what was on your plate. I was hoping to get Tyson, Emma. I was hoping to get some of these to tell me something that they're growing up with now that maybe their mom and dad told them that they didn't have. I like hearing the boys say, they'll ask us stuff like they don't understand how in the world we grew up without a cell phone. They don't understand how we grew up without internet. You know, for the longest time, we didn't have satellite. It was 3 channels, and God forbid if the president was on, because that's what you was watching on all 3 channels. Then we got a satellite, but it was one of them old big ones that moved. I mean, you had to go to G4, F2. I mean, you had to go in between satellites. My favorite movie. That's a good question. Favorite movie. Gosh, Emma, I don't know. That's really tough because I hadn't thought about that. You know, I like really anything sports because I'm real big into sports. Always have been. Days of Thunder. I like Days of Thunder. It was a good one, and of course, remember the Titans. That's a good one. But then you've also got stuff like the Green Mile, Secondhand Lines. You know, a lot of those are good movies. I never really did get into the Star Wars, Star Trek stuff. Courtney, are you saying you still can't write in cursive? I think that's what you said. I need to catch up with this stuff. What's up, Kara? One time I went to a hotel and there was an old TV and it was small and only had 4 channels. And when you say a small TV, she says, I can't write my name in cursive. Courtney, I'm not sure exactly what grade you're in, but yeah, we used to 3rd grade was when we started our cursive writing, and by the time we were in 5th grade, that was what we was expected to write in all the way through high school. All right, guys, I got to get caught up here, but I like it because it's good conversation starters. And when I see stuff like this, that intrigues me. What's up, Ellsworth? Carl, welcome in. Hope you've had a good weekend. I used to take my shotgun on the bus with me and leave it on the bus to go hunting after school. Totally different times. Yes, Cookie. And, you know, some of these kids in here like Tyson and Courtney and Emma, Jan, they something like that may but it was a different time, kids. I mean, the threat wasn't then like it is today. So yeah, that the name of my church is Cane Creek Free Will Baptist, and it is in Bakersville, North Carolina. All right, everybody say hello, hello. Everyone had a pocket knife once their parents thought they could handle it. Yeah, I mean that was no one would steal the bang because everyone knew the other one owned it. Yep, yep. I love the song "Don't Worry, Baby" by the Beach Boys. They don't have street smarts. Misha says no, no. I remember saying good night, Fred. Yeah, Fred. Thanks for coming in. I know that was a long time ago. I've probably see I get behind on this chat. No, not common sense for a lot of adults. Tommy, you're right. My first cell phone looked like carrying a purse. Yeah. I'll be honest. I'm very thankful for my smartphone. I got type 1 diabetes 2016, and I suck at counting carbs, but Google is friggin' awesome. Yes, indeed, Cookie. And guys, if nobody knows, Cookie needs your prayers. And that's all I want to say about that because like I said, me and Danny were talking about it earlier with Cookie. Now, I didn't find out till yesterday, but Cookie's going through some stuff and needs our prayers. And Cookie, we're praying for you, brother. PB says, I know I started out with Atari, then PlayStation, now Nintendo. I'll never grow up. Right now, I play occasional Fortnite, but mostly Nintendo. Yep. And my aunt, the one whose music videos I ruined by recording over it, she had an Atari. That's the first Atari I played. The first gaming system I had was the regular Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt. I hate that dog. But yeah, that was regular Nintendo. Then the Super Nintendo. And when Santa Claus brought me the PlayStation 1, I thought I had hit royalty. Matt Man says, my boys used to say, just go to the bank and get money. Yeah. Yep. Money grows on trees. Yep. Guys, I'm trying to catch up right quick. Heading out to bed. Some of us have school tomorrow. Danny, some of us graduated from school. I'm just kidding. Hey, Danny, thanks for having me tonight. I know you're probably done gone because I'm running really behind. Hee haw was a little too much for me, but my pap loved it. Make sure you didn't like hee haw. What are you thinking? Kenny says, good night, everyone that's leaving and going to bed. Cookie, we taught our daughter to sing. I want a new truck, not I want a new drug. So she taught us. Yep. That belt loop slapping brings back memories, but it was good memories. Hey, Traveling Mike. Yes, and I think I just saw where you went live, so we will give you a raid here for sure. Takeout was only on Friday night after Dad's payday, Michael Ann says. Michael Ann, I can remember takeout was very rare at our house, but the only time we would ever eat out is when we would go Christmas shopping. Mom and Dad would go Christmas shopping. Me and my brother had to go with them. And while we were out Christmas shopping, we would we'd stop and get something to eat. Then it was usually seafood because we never got to pick. And now when me and Amber's out, It's boys, where you want to eat? Boys, what do you want to eat? And it's usually always McDonald's, but yep. Michigan Carol says eating out only occurred on vacation. Courtney says good night, everybody. Amy says having a splint on my finger affects typing on the computer since I typed the correct way. Tried hand typing is a hint and pick right now. And pick right now. Yep. So, Amy, did you sprain your finger, break your finger? Break your finger? Daddy gave the blessings with his eyes open. Everyone else's was closed. Yeah, Teddy. Because he wanted to make sure who was praying, who was eating. I'm so old, took pics on my TV of the 1980 Winter Olympic hockey team winning the gold. And, Brene, when you took that picture, did you have to go like this? Yeah, the Polaroids, the snap and take. I didn't recall a whole lot put in front of me that I didn't like except meatloaf. Really? Now that's Eli's favorite thing. Chris says, man, I miss going to Po Folks restaurant. We had to go visit people and chatted on the front yard. Hey, Mike. Front porch is something that is not, I mean, a lot of houses nowadays that are being built does not have a porch. And that's a thing of the past. Because we'd always everybody would meet grandma and grandpa's front porch. And the big thing was when the garden come in, because you get there and you would either break beans, string break beans. There's always something going on the porch. Going to church every Sunday. We've had so many churches that have closed. Yep, Michael Ann. That's the tradition we still go, but yep. I always thought Pump Up the Volume captured the 80s pretty well. Pump it up. My Midwest suburban childhood was so different than my late husband's New York City upbringing. I guarantee it. Yeah, and that's the big thing. Is city life to country life. I used to put plastic bags over my feet and rub them on the carpet and shock my sister. Yeah, Lily. And gosh, the carpet back then, you could just walk across it. And like if you went to cut the TV off because a remote wasn't always a guarantee, man, you would see a flame shoot off the end of your finger. What's up, Crystal? Hope you're having a great weekend. Hope you're having fun out at Courtside. I think that's still where you're at. So, Kicking It Country, and I need to make a thumbnail for the live tomorrow on the channel. Yes, you do, Ford Man. All right. Have we about caught up with chat? No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Maybe. The name of my church is. Am I reading that same question over and over? Hang on one second, Tyson. If you're still here. But I guess you guys are still up. They have already canceled school for tomorrow here due to the weather. So, bye, love everyone. So I'm guessing Kenny and Amber are on their way home. Yep, we still go hunting. I posted it now in case Kicking It Country shuts down the live before me and Amber get home. No, I don't think so. Meg Meg tapped it in too. All right, Lily. Thank you for stopping in. Renee, have a good night. This right here's where Keeney must have said for everyone leaving because Courtney says, sorry, I'm not going to bed right now. Mom and I went down to Chicago Christmas shopping and looking at window displays. Miss Diane says, yep. Yeah, and window shopping used to be a big thing. You know, a lot of people, you went and you looked at, like I said, window shopping. Cookie says, y'all have a great night. I should have been in bed an hour ago. Cookie, thank you for stopping in. Please answer my comments. Emma, don't know where you commented. I want Taco Bell. Hey. Yep. Meg says we ate out Taco Bell $1 menu. Yep. I'm trying to make sure this chat don't jump on me like crazy. Oh. Walking barefoot across the road to the general store to get an RC Cola and moon pie. And we still have RC Cola and moon pie here. No joke. You still get RC Cola. Never had an allowance. I had to make my own money. Newspaper route, mowing lawns, shoveling snow. Good night, Michael Ann. Granny and Grandpa would turn the big old 27-inch console TV to the bay window on Saturday evening. Come with chairs to watch Mid-South Wrestling. Hey, that's a fact. Getting snow tomorrow. Yes. Well, I should be getting close to the chat then, ain't I? Yeah, I ain't 2 minutes behind now. You should make Aiden answer comments one day. Emma, I can't even get Amber to answer comments or read them when she's here. Love window shopping. Now I just people watch. One of my favorite cruise activities. Yep. And RC Cola. Yeah, we have RC Cola here. When I was in Texas, I got a Cheerwine. Missed it so much. Meg, we got Cheerwine here. No school tomorrow, Courtney says. Yay. How do y'all get so much subs? Kara, we are nobodies. They are people in this chat, very fine, awesome people that have plenty of chat or subscribers. They are the real superstars. We are just peons. Well, who you caught up? It's a miracle. I know. Finally got caught up. But one of the things that I had wrote down that, you know, the biggest thing between kids now growing up and when we grew up was they don't, you know, everything's brought to them. They, you know, from Amazon, you got DoorDash, you got, I mean, literally, if you're lucky enough to find a job where you can work at home, you could probably never leave your house for a long time. A really, really long time. So yes, that because, you know, you can work from home, eat from home. Yeah, Meg, we're nobodies. Right here, Mr. Darren. Magnificent Germany with Darren is one of the ones that have. He's got over 1,000. Awesome, awesome. Teddy says just finished RC Cola 10 minutes ago. Are you gonna make the new channel? Yeah, I can. I don't want this thing to, and it jumped again, wide open. Landa says there was a place about a half a mile from my house growing up that you could jump on a trampoline for 25 cents for half an hour. We run down there and walk back with wobbly legs. 25 cents to jump on a trampoline. I never had a trampoline growing up. Dad, we're all peasants under 10K. And up, make sure there's another one with over 10 or over 1,000. Now, Joke Cola or Big Red. The Joke, Tim, is that the first energy drink officially, unofficially? The Big Red, don't think I think of her as a chewing gum. But now I do remember the Jolt, if it's the one I'm thinking of. Diane says, Big Red is here, Tim. I still have to. I saw that. Yes, yep. I remember it, Tim. Jolt was definitely the first energy boost drink. I can get Big Red here, but no Jolt, Meg says. Danny says, happy to have found this amazing channel. It is so much fun here. That's why I keep coming back, Danny. We are glad to have come in contact with you. Amanda just chilling says, we have Big Red here. Misha, I have absolutely no idea what that is. I'm fixing to sneeze. Hey, at least I got it muted. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that was bad. Thank you. Alrighty. Where did I leave off? I still have to leave the house to put gas in the truck. Yeah. That's a fact. But no, Amisha, I don't know. I don't even know how to say that. I used to love. I don't know. I can drop a link if you want to come up and tell us what. I don't even know. I don't even want to try to. But we didn't have it in the South. I'm sure that. About to sneeze again. It's like Hawaiian punch and soda. No, I hadn't ever. Was in the parade. Yep. The homecoming parade or the Christmas parade. Everybody saying, bless you, thank you. Ford Man is typing, so Tachi-chan? I don't know. No, we never had that treat. Hope everyone has a great week. Says Hope Faith on the Daily Dose of the Bible. Think I don't know what toddy is. A hot toddy. We don't have them anymore. Thank you for the bless yous. But yeah, so Kenny, is there some reason you're wanting me to stay on? Do you get here? Do. Kenneth Oaks, answer me right now. I'll teach you in March. Okay. Kara says, I was in the homecoming parade. I cheered for Eli. Yes. Pronounce it again. I don't know. I don't. Tahitian. Tahitian. It's like Hooked on Phonics all over again. Tahitian. Tim, I appreciate that. But I still don't know no more than I did. Other than it is a Hawaiian Punch soda drink. Tahitian. Tahitian treat. No, I don't. I don't know the Tahitians. So, do we have more women in here than men? I think we do. I think it's me and Tim, and I don't know. Will you do a taste test if I send it? Sure. Make sure you send it. I'll. Now, Meg, Tahitian, they are from Tahiti? I don't know. What? I don't know. You'll have to Tahitian that one out too. Country called it Tahiti. Treat from the tropics. Tahitian treat. Tahiti. Oh. Tahiti. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm confused now. So you get it up north, and it comes from Tahiti. Tim says, I'm doing great with Hooked on Phonics tonight. Would that be kind of like the... Gosh, now I've had a brain fart. Oh my gosh, I drank them all the time. I had Kenny try one. Tim, what was that? Doritos. The Mexican soda. There, Aiden, I said, good job on his team winning first place in football. Yeah, Kara, that they had a good season. Shanky's gonna teach you yet. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. But Tahitian. Amber will think I'm speaking in pig Latin if I'm talking like that when she comes in. Doritos, yeah, Meg. And I'm probably not saying that right, but the pineapple is my favorite. It just popped. Punch flavored pop bottled in the Midwest. So if it's bottled in the Midwest, then how come they call it Tahiti? That ain't nowhere near Tahiti. At least you can pronounce on the taste test. Hey, Amber. Might like that talk too. Amber says, honey, we're on our way home. Amber's 20 after 11. You should be home. You better be bringing some fabric softener. If I have to do these, if I have to wash these clothes, then I've got to have the right stuff to wash it with. Yeah, Amber's warning me. You can't wash without fabric softener. Then you have to iron, and I ain't ironing. So you get fabric softener. You lay that to it enough to where you don't have to it's called soap. What's called soap? Misha, you've lost me again. Oh God, there's another hard name to pronounce. Now the first one I can get. Hello, what is up, Sarah Begay? Don't laugh at me. Hooked on Phonics sucks. What's up, Sarah? Welcome in. The Navajo. What is up? Hope you've had a great weekend and a great Sunday. Drive safe, Amber. Tonight's show is brought to you by Couch Protectors. Yes, use fabric softener when washing them. Couch Protectors. If you have Kenny, then you better get plenty. Couch Protectors. You better have dinner ready and all my laundry done, or I will change the Wi-Fi password. Love you. If you change the Wi-Fi password to love you, then Kenny will know it. What is up, Crossover Paranormal Society? This young gentleman is from the great state of North Carolina. So yes, welcome in. What is up? Good to see you. Good to have you dropping in. We are making fun of me not being able to pronounce anything. Yeah, that's right, Misha Arn. You spelled it right. Oh gosh, it's Arnin, and it's oil. I'll never say oil. I'm gonna go change the oil in my truck. But now here's you a good one, Meg, and Misha. There's a place here. It's called Haw Shaw Fire Tower. And you ought to hear us pronounce where we're going to go riding four-wheelers. It's up at Haw Shaw's Fire Tower. That's how we say that. What's up, Kimmy Ray? Welcome in. Haw Shaw's Fire Tower. Darren, you could be helping me pronounce these words. Timmy Ray, everyone is making fun of the way I talk. And I can't read. And I need hooks on phonics. And we got a Yankee trying to teach me. But we got Tim spelling it all out for me. Scott better have dinner ready for Amber or he will be in the doghouse. Oh, Lord. Oh, gosh. Hot dogs? Well, I heard you from the holler. Yep, we're from the holler. We're not making fun. We're trying to help. You're not laughing at me. You're laughing with me. Yeah, Meg, I see it. I feel it. I feel the love. I feel the love big time. But okay, say all right. We got Darren, we got Tim, we got our Carolinian buddy, who is also an avid Tar Heel fan. We got Timmy Ray, crossover. So I'm going to ask another question that I saw. Yes, Diane, I grew up in the head of a holler, about 15 miles of dirt road from Hazard, but we grew up in the head of the holler. That's where my parents live. The house above them is my grandpa's, and his is the head of the holler. All right, here's the next question. And the reason I said that we have to have some males is, what is something that your spouse, girlfriend does that absolutely baffles you? Just blows your mind. Just what is the one thing? Oh, there's Nathan. Hey, yeah, we got another one in here. What is one thing? And it don't necessarily have to be a spouse or a girlfriend. I guess it could be your mom. What's something that women do that baffle you? Just blows your mind. Lived most of my life on an old dirt road. Yep. NDT. I still ask Mike from Traveling Adventures with Mike. He come up here. Many of my friends lived out in the sticks of lower Michigan near Ohio border. When he talks. Timmy Ray says talking too much baffles him. Meg says, I don't know if I should say anything. Suddenly, Paul will be back. Diane says she could say a lot, but the one thing Amber does that I don't know if baffles the right word. I guess
You brought out the devil.
Absolutely. I brought out the devil.
Yeah, she just come up the road and you said it.
You tell You go tell your mama that you called her the devil. Tim says talking during a movie. Paul never left. All right, Paul, here we go. What's that one thing Meg does that just you're like, why? Darian says all ladies are angels. Amber's got this one thing, and she had it ever since we started dating. But it's got worse that I've noticed with age. And I don't know. Yeah, Diane. Eli said, speaking of the devil. Amber just pulled in. Teddy says, silence. Darren says, or Misha says, Darren knows how to treat a lady. Meg says, listening to something without his headphones in front of others. Now, this right here could go the other way. Yeah, let's do that, Meg. It don't just have to be the women. What's something that men do that baffle you? Timmy Ray says his dad says being grouchy all the time. Won't put the lid up on the toilet when they're done. Oh yeah. Tim, I like that one. That was good. Won't put the lid up on the toilet when they're done, and then I lost it. We men put it down for them. Hey, You are correct. Or when he strikes up a conversation with random people in the middle of Atlanta. Meg,
Yeah, the devil's here.
Paul could talk, but that's good. And that's what I like about Paul.
Hey, you're gonna have to move.
I like the gift of gab. But Amber's thing that absolutely it irritates me. It baffles me that she puts so much concentration into this. It worries me that she gets so much excitement and pleasure out of this. Tuck shirts in is what Misha said. The Aussie tucks his shirts in. Hey, yeah. It baffles me, but it's not something I dislike. Is Paul being friendly? Yeah, but acting snooty to people in the middle of Atlanta. Oh. Amber, what is the one thing you do that baffles me? That irks me, that
I dazzle you in my brilliance.
that don't baffle me. She said that
You better fell off on
I
it.
did go home.
Oh, good.
one thing that gets to me, and it's nothing major, is got used to correct change no matter where we're at, digging in pockets or pocketbook to find correct change. Hey, yeah, Nathan, that's what are you doing?
We're line dancing. Kitty can't throw it up today.
Because you aren't to see him trying to get in the door.
Come on, Kenwan. I'm gonna kick your
What are you doing?
He wanted a hug. Leave it
Oh, good.
alone.
Oh, my Lord.
Teddy says my gab always gets my wife too. Timmy Ray says my Uncle Steve said keeping the roads hot. Hey, yep, and women do that. All right, here's Amber's thing. Like I said, she done it ever since we started dating, but it's got worse. You gonna come over here and sit with me? Yeah, come on. We got Amber in here now. Something just baffled Scott. Amber's home. You ought to see Amber and Kenny trying to get in the front door.
We were hugging.
I don't know what they're doing. All right. Do you know, Amber, what you do that? No, it's not fart, Misha, but she does do that and does it rather well. No matter where she's at, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing, Amber's gonna fart. All right, here's the thing that she does. That, like I said, she done it ever since we've been dating, and it's got worse with age. And if it gets any worse, I don't know. She loves to pop pimples, blackheads, anything she sees, no matter where we're at, no matter what we're doing. We could be standing in line at Walmart and she'll say, "What's that up there?" Oh my gosh. And the more I cry, the harder she squeezes and she sticks her tongue out and doesn't, and then when it mashes and blood squirts and oh my gosh. And yeah, Misha, but it started like when we were dating, and
I'm
yeah.
not gonna deny it. Hey, right here's a see, Kenny.
I don't know what Kenny's
There's
doing.
another whole
No,
cat.
he's just trying to get his seat put up.
Oh, well, if you wouldn't try to sit in my lap when we're coming in the door, that wouldn't happen, honey.
No, that is not funny, Tim. That hurts.
You're just a baby.
And like if there's one on my back, she'll say, Gosh, there's a big one.
It's biting me and it bothers me.
Something's in that cup. I don't want to knock it over.
Kenny, honey, if you're that wide, we're going on die.
But crossover says his wife does the same thing. Hey, I don't know. I don't know if all women are like that or does it embarrass me when she does it in public? No. But I mean, it don't matter where she's at, what she's doing. If she sees a black kid or any, and it's like it kills her. But
I'm trying to take care of your skin.
no, Tim, that ain't sarcasm. It hurts and she does it. Hello, Amber.
Hello.
How was your day at work?
Long. How's my laundry?
Washed?
Folded?
No.
Ironed?
No, we don't do no
Not
ironing.
ironed. Ironed?
We don't do no ironing. We ain't even got an ironing board. Do we own an ironing board? Was I lying?
No, we really don't.
Have you been listening? Is there anything I've said that? No, we don't have an ironing board.
But Hawshaw Fartar.
How, yeah. You know where that's in Crossnor, right? Go up to Hawshaw Fartar.
Ask Kitty what Rich.
That's like saying you Spartar. If you ain't got Spartar, what are you gonna do when you get flat?
I reckon I'm gonna find one.
She can't talk no better than I can, Misha.
Now, Miss Meg, we know you're not going to bed this early. No way, Jose.
No, Meg. Hey, Paul. Paul, where are you at tonight? I'm home behind the camera scenes. Can you come sit on my lap?
You ain't sitting on mine. I done caught you once.
Come here, Kenny.
Yeah, it's a good boy.
My dad Charles said that is a woman's job to keep the laundry clean, but I'm not saying nothing about that.
I thought I liked you. No.
Paul,
There's a difference. If I'm not at work, then I'll do the laundry. Jeffrey Scott, do you want all these people to see you get beat?
this has turned into a comedy show.
Okay. It's as serious as Danny's live stream's gonna be.
It's stand up with Amber. Kenny Scott can be like Santa Claus. Yeah, come on.
It wouldn't be the first time that
Yep.
Kenny sat on Scott Santa's lap.
Scott Santa's lap. The first time Kenny has sat on Scott Santa's lap.
Was,
All right, Mr. Paul.
Right before Scott gave him New Year's sugar. So I don't know nothing.
I give him New Year's sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I did.
It's empty, this cat litter box.
Well, nobody told you to go sit in the litter box, Kenny.
Kenny's sitting on top of the litter box. Fussing because the cat's pooped. Meg, good night to Meg. Good night to Paul. Amber, cut you in half with those eyes. Yeah, Amber can do more than that. She's evil. Eli said you was the devil.
What?
Yep.
Jeffrey, Elijah.
Hey.
Aiden knows better, don't you?
He heard you pull in and he said, speaking of the devil.
Yeah, and he also come out on the porch and showed me his moon. So can't go by what Eli says.
Am I right? That litter box is for cats. Yep. Kenny, they
Kenny's
said
trying out the furry life.
what? Kenny and litter? it's kitty litter, not Kenny litter. Oh. So what fun and interesting thing happened at work tonight?
Nope, nobody escaped tonight.
Well, good.
Better than last week.
No escapees. That's a plus. You might get a raise. Don't tell me y'all are adopting the new use of litter boxes in your hometown now. No, we won't let Kenny pee in the litter box.
He's tried a couple times. He gets a little turned around at nighttime.
So, no escapees. And yeah, that's a plus.
It was actually a normal night, kind of.
Well, good.
Mhm.
Well, at least we have Kenny letterbox trained. Yep.
He still gets the newspaper every now and then.
Well,
What?
Get the newspaper every now and then.
I don't even remember that.
if Amber could get him in and out of the house, he'd go outside and use the bathroom, but they can't get in and out of the
Well,
house.
and he comes in the door. There's a step, and he has to pull up on that walker. Well, I've noticed sometimes his wheelies get a little too high, and his
It goes backwards.
those what is those things on wheelie bars is not installed. So I'm afraid he's gonna wheelie her on off the porch.
Yeah, Kenny. Danny says, just don't sleep in the litter box.
That could be a stinky, crappy situation.
Yeah, it could be a sneaky
You'd have a
thing.
problem.
I think
Cat,
you'd have some weird dreams.
the cat wants out.
Yeah, I have a lot of crazy stories, but
And crossover, if you'll tell me your name, I will try to remember it. That way I don't have to call you crossover. But my wife is a nurse and she has some crazy stories. Yeah, that's what this one here. But her crazy stories are had one escape tonight. And she'll call me, gonna be late. Why? Well, we had one run out the window, go be with her
no,
boyfriend.
she did. She walked out the front.
Well,
door
walk-
with him.
She walked out the front door to go, Jonathan. All right. Jonathan, Scott, Amber, and you know, Oreo. And Kenny. You know where Kenny's
What are
at.
you doing, Cat?
But yeah, she walked out the front door to go be with her boyfriend. And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this half of this is a rehab, the other half is nursing home. If she walks out of a nursing home to be with her boyfriend, how
Just because
old
there's
are you?
snow on the roof don't mean the fire's gone out. She wanted a friend.
Well, I'm bad with remembering names. That's why I call names by their channel. Yeah. Yep, Nathan. Kenny over here.
Oh my God, he can tell you their names and their kids' names and their grandkids' names, and then the people that they knew 3 years ago's names.
He can tell you where they live, the make and model of the vehicle they drive.
Mhm.
My wife works at a mental hospital, says
I
Jonathan.
really wanted to do some work in that area.
But you
But
figure
when
you're gonna
when you live at the nut house, you don't want to work at the nut house. So
no.
oh yes, I
You're gonna be there quick enough, so no need to
grippy sock vacation.
no slip and slide for Kenny out the front door, no. Teddy says Code Yellow happens with my mother-in-law.
I'm guessing there's a dementia or Alzheimer's diagnosis there. We have a lot of code browns, but
Is that poop?
what do you think it is?
Well, the last time I was down there, and somebody said, "Yep, she's Mary Browning." That was somebody taking her clothes off. That was code for somebody's getting naked.
And that was seeing the brown. That was totally different scenarios.
Because there was a woman down there called Mary Brown, and she got naked all the time.
Yes, Misha, I will take care of Ozzy. You just bring him on; he will not be forgotten.
Is Kenny FBI or NSA agent with that memory? I don't know. I don't know how he remembers stuff
And his
like that.
hearing. Kenny has the most amazing hearing.
And he said he's never had his ears cleaned out. And he wants Amber to clean his ears out.
I'm afraid to, because I'm afraid he'll hear every poop toot I have.
If Kenny had his ears cleaned out, he could hear a gnat fart
Hmm
3 states away.
I'm not even kidding. I'll be sitting in the car. And he'll say, I heard you out there in the car talking about it. And I'm like, what?
Danny D says, crazy. My grandma has dementia, was in a memory care unit. Once she walked out the door at 1 a.m. in the morning, walked across the street to a big grocery store. They didn't even know she had left.
Yeah. Now we do, our doors do lock We do have all new codes now.
Evidently not good
But
enough.
the problem we had the last time was the guy that she left with was a resident there. And so when he got out and decided he's going to go driving again, North Carolina DMV is not real smart. But when we would give the coming and going visitors the password to get out. Yeah, we didn't think about him just packing her right along with him. But in her defense, she did tell us she was leaving. But she did tell us it was with her daughter, which she tells us.
So what you're saying is when state showed up, or when state shows up
Yeah.
to investigate this escapee,
All she had to do was sign a piece of paper and it would all been okay.
you're going to say the door's locked. We got passwords, but it don't work on Houdini. That's what you're going to say.
It don't work when you whisper it to somebody and you got people like Kenny that can hear it. So that's what I'm saying. She went through the troubles of stuffing her bed, so I think she deserved to get a break.
Timmy says, Amber, I got my church family here at my house watching y'all on my 75-inch flat screen TV.
Get my best side.
Oh, good Lord.
I thought ours was bad. 70 inches just enough. Oh, he did actually. I heard him scratch.
You poop?
He's in here. He was just in here scratching.
Yeah. Tim says password is don't escape.
Not today.
Oh, Lord. Kenny's over sitting beside a cat turd.
Kenny, if you move all your junk, then you can move on down the line on the couch.
If you'll have to move that.
No, I'm talking about Kenny's junk.
No, he can't.
Kenny's post office, Kenny's laptop holder.
But if you'd
Kenny's-
move that, Kenny could. Then he said police found her, and those people were fired for
Yeah, I
ignoring
mean, it really is a
the
scary
alarm.
situation.
Yes, it is.
Granted, this lady did have a mental score high enough to where she could sign her own stuff out. It wasn't like she was.
Yeah, she
She
wasn't.
knew what she was doing. But still, yeah. Needless to say, the codes has been changed, and not even Kenny has it. So
That's what they all say. I know what I'm doing. I slept at Holiday Inn last night.
where was I at?
I
'Cause
can-
I think I was at home.
I'm a NASCAR driver. I could fly a rocket ship.
Mm-hmm. Can you remember these 3 words?
I'm just glad that you're not an employee at the prison behind our house. That could be a
Everybody
problem.
needs a day.
That could be.
Away.
That could be
Not
a
big
problem.
deal.
Kenny, why can't you clean your own ears?
His hands work just fine. I agree.
No, I told Kenny.
Scott signs me up for this. I come home from work one night. Here sits Kenny with his socks and shoes off, grinning from ear to ear with a thing of fingernail clippers in his hand. And he said, Scott said you cut my toenails.
And
What do you say to that? Alrighty then. I sat down and cut his toenails. But if Scott took time to say, you'll cut my toenails, why didn't Scott cut his toenails?
it's all I could do to keep him from escaping. I can't cut his toenails and hold a shotgun at the same time. So,
I have no words for you. I don't.
good night, Jonathan. Thanks for coming by. Major says I'm surprised my pap hadn't got out yet.
If you're not first,
there's
you're
a
last.
special way of cleaning out my ears. or something like
It's a.
That
Can you go?
no, it ain't a Q-tip.
I have an act for that. It's a
This is how I explained to Kenny that we clean our ears out, and it involves a booger sucker for like little babies. They got this earwax removal.
that we never use correctly. If you use it correctly, you got to put drops in your ears every day for 7 days before you clean them out. That loosens the wax. And
Ain't nobody.
FYI, the nurse standpoint in me, your ears are supposed to have so much wax in them, or else they will get really, really, really bad infected because you have nothing protecting your eardrum.
Ain't nobody got
I
time for
did
that.
not know that.
Yes.
Ain't nobody got
You
time
have
for
to
that.
have-
Some earwax. It also deters bugs. And you don't want mosquitoes leaving eggs in your ears and
Or
Yeah.
or other critters.
Yeah, if I'm a skeeter flying around, I don't want to go in his ear. He's got earwax.
because they're afraid of getting stuck.
I ain't never in my life seen a skeeter afraid of getting stuck anywhere or a gnat because always get stuck right there.
That's because your eyes are really pretty.
That's because they no earwax there.
Yeah, it really does work if you use correctly, but it'll work also if you don't use correctly. It just takes a little longer.
Yeah, that's him laughing. Kara says, I love her hair. It's so cute.
Thanks. I had a resident ask me, he said, "Did it take you a long time to do that to your hair today?" And I said, "It's Sunday, be nice." He said, "Okay, you look like Minnie Mouse." I said, "So what if you wasn't being nice?" And he said, "It's Sunday, I can't tell you."
That is exactly what I was going to MICKYMOUSE.
The average American eats 7 spiders a year.
Misha, you was on with Kenny last night when what that cat's done tonight ain't nothing compared. And that cat does a cat fart? This cat farts. I mean,
Eli, you know where the kitchen is.
like Amber blamed me for farting and I blamed Amber and it was the cat.
Did you hear that conversation your child just had?
Eli's hungry.
And his father has not made him anything to eat.
Surprise, Eli's breathing. Eli's hungry. Kenny needs charcoal for the kitty litter. Hey, can you do that? Can you put charcoal on kitty litter?
Mm-hmm.
Then what do you do? Just burn it?
No.
Who wants to?
Not that
I don't want to burn a turd. I mean, we used to do that with dog poop in paper bags and put it on people's porch. And I don't.
One time, you set a dog turd on fire. One time at somebody's porch. And
Good night, Timmy Ray. Go spend time with the nice people here at your house. And you have a blessed night. Take care and be safe in that race car.
shake and bake.
Be good, Kenny.
Did you hear my belly just growl? I asked you where supper was.
I can go fix supper. But this right here's what we're going to have.
If you said bologna sandwiches, I'm going to kick you.
Potted meat.
No. Mm-mm.
Scotty, if you're not first, you're last. Drive that race car. Hey, yes.
See, that's why I said shake and bake.
Good night, NDT. Have a good night. Amber is yawning. Spiders climb into your ears when you sleep and your mouth.
The average American eats 7 spiders a year.
7 spiders a year.
Google it.
As big as your mouth is, that's got to be like twice that many.
But that means they got to make it past yours, and we know they ain't nothing coming past your mouth that you don't eat.
Yeah, Misha, let me explain this one more time. She remembered my aunt's husband named, police called him, then called my aunt, who thankfully lives there. And Danny, that is
That really is scary.
a serious thing. Yeah, it really is. My grandmother passed away with, is dementia the one that lasts longer, or is it Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's.
She passed away with Alzheimer's because she had it 12 years. And he took care of her for 8 of it.
As long as he could.
And she got to where she was falling and he couldn't pick her up by himself. And I would leave work, but that he still kept her then.
And then she got to getting out at night time.
And not only that, but she turned mean. Like she was beating him with the mop and the broom and I told him, I said, that's just a regular night at the house. Yeah. He said your ma was getting pretty mean. She'd have whooping me with the broom. I said, Pap, that's just a normal day here at the house. Just run faster. But yes, and it's a serious thing. We can sit here and laugh about it when
It's,
they're found and found safe, but
I don't want to be on the other end of that.
no,
Never.
nope. All right, Meg.
Are you playing
Misha.
flag football, honey? Why do you have a rag in your pocket?
Misha, this is how you clean your ears out. You get the earwax removal. You don't do it for 7 days because ain't nobody got time for that. Put it in your ear, 15 minutes, and you get. We use the finest china we got, red Solo cups. You get one that's empty, and you fill one with warm water.
Not hot. We figured that out too.
Warm water. And you take your booger sucker, and after 15 minutes, they go down in there with the booger sucker and suck it out, and you put it in the empty cup. And the reason you do that is so you can
see
look at
what
how
was in
nasty your ears are. But then you go to the warm water after you get all of that sucked out.
Ow!
I didn't mean to pull your hair. Come here. After you get all that sucked out with the booger sucker, then you take your warm water and you flush your ears out over that cup. And I could have swore that they was like a toothpick. Yeah, like a toothpick. It was like that came out of mine, but we do it ever so often. I was telling Kenny about it because, guys, Kenny has got. We can be sitting in the bedroom talking about something,
And he'll answer
and
us.
yeah, Kenny will. I mean, we could be in there talking about what we're going to get for supper, or what we're going to. Kenny say, "I'd like to have pizza." How in the name of God did he hear us?
He does.
Change the cat food diet. If the cat's farting, Tim says, we got to change your diet, Amber. If it works on them, it's got to work on you. Kara says, I'm hungry too. Kara cheerleaded for Eli's team. Kiri. I don't know why I'm calling you Carrie. Kiri. I can't read.
Courtney.
I can't read. Misha, why are you not correcting me?
Keiri. Kiri.
Misha, why ain't
Which
you?
is a very pretty name.
That Yankee's supposed to be on my hooked on phonics.
Honey, hooked on phonics did not work for you.
What's up, Spaceman? You're welcome in. Hey, they absolutely wallered the Cowboys tonight, for sure. Misha says, them Fly Eagles fly is gonna clip them.
Okay, I gotta go fix my children something to eat because they're hungry.
At football
told them
games. Yeah,
Okay.
somebody on here did. Spaceman told them they were out of school.
Kenny, I'm gonna put you in that litter box. Hush.
Kenny, that's Spaceman that told them.
No, Kenny, I'm gonna put him in that litter box.
At football games, y'all was so Yep. Hyped. Yeah, Kiri, we were hyped when I wasn't fussing. Red Solo cup.
It's best china.
I fill you up.
At least I don't wash them. Scott's mother washes them.
Yeah, she's not right in the head.
Did you see Kenny's comment now?
That cat's wanting him to pet it.
No. You way far behind again.
We disgusting. Who disgusting?
Keep going.
Oh, about the earwax?
Keep going, Slowpoke.
All right, yeah, she passed away in November, 2021, November, a week before Thanksgiving. She would fall a lot. Yep.
And that's because their equilibrium is off.
Ended up dying from pneumonia in her left lung. And Danny, since we're talking about this, you know, there's a lot of cancers. There's a lot of this and that. To me personally, I think that is the
That's
worst
the
disease
disease ever.
by far.
I agree.
because the cancers and other stuff, they're bad, and no disease is good. But my grandma,
Did not know who she was
Mm.
at the end.
but she never met her grandkids.
Mm-mm.
They were, I guess, they were 3 or 4 when she passed away.
Yeah.
They knew who she was, but she never knew them. And every time we'd go down there, she'd say, "Scott, who's them boys you got with you?"
Praise the good Lord.
So-
I did meet her before her Alzheimer's, so she did know who I was.
Yep, because we were at a campground, and Amber said, "Mom, they've got the food ready up here.
Trying to be helpful.
They were having a cookout." He said, "Come on." And she wasn't getting off the porch of the camper.
Actually,
And Amber kept saying, "Ma, come on, Ma, come on."
actually,
And she told Amber if she wanted to go that bad
If you would have go that
For her
bad,
to
you
walk her
walk your fat. And
up that bank.
she never said a bad word in her life.
No,
but
she never said
She
anything.
told me where to do, and I said, "Yes, ma'am," and I took off up the hill.
Pronunciate. See, I got that. So if Scott and Amber are making noises in the bedroom, I will hear it.
Uh-huh. That's what I told him he's going to the litter box for.
Kenny.
you hear Kenny making
Kira says,
These noises are
is that right? Kiri says, y'all are a really good family. Thanks, Kiri. And after Kenny passes along,
Hey, like, go to my bedroom and get my poopery.
are you going to puke? Are you going to puke?
That's what it feels like.
Okay,
Kiri, everybody in here is family.
never mind.
Everybody in here is family. And there's good people in here. Scott, don't get me in trouble with Amber.
I just to ask him if he had told the boys they didn't have school tomorrow. Because normally I'll make them go to bed so that they don't aggravate me. And then I'm like, "Oh, yeah, you ain't got school."
No. Kenny can't describe no noises. Kenny don't hear.
I'm going to school tomorrow anyways.
See? Danny D says she didn't remember us at all. She and my grandpa were the longest grandparents me and my brothers had. Dad's mom died when I was 4. Little bro never met her, and Dad's dad died before big bro was born. That's tough.
There's always another day.
Yep.
No big.
Yep, there's a reunion day.
That's right.
What's up, Dan the Mountain Man? Welcome in. We had started this later than the usual 9 o'clock, and then
Scott, late? No way.
Amber come in, and
Amber's got to go fix her children food because Scott's been on YouTube all day.
not all day. I will go in a minute.
Scott,
Teddy says my mother-in-law has Alzheimer's and she wants a car because she wants one.
funny story.
That's
And then
pretty
I
much
really
it.
got to go cook food. I had a resident that had dementia, and he kept telling me, "My car's parked out front. My car's parked out front." And if you know anything about the disease, it's best just to go along with them because you don't want to ruin their whole life every day over and over and over. So he said, "My car's parked outside, but it's on top of that light pole." He said, "I don't know how I'm going to get it down." After about the 4th time I'm telling him he didn't have a car in the parking lot, I finally said, "I know, and you need to get it down because I got to work that pole tonight." He never
Oh, my
mentioned his
Lord.
car being stuck on that pole no more. Sometimes you just have to redirect and be on their level.
Hey, I smell that now.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a mask? Put it over your mouth.
What did we do here?
Hey, make glitter balls.
No. Don't you say a word about that.
Yeah, Dan, we hope you and your mom's doing good.
What are we watching?
Okay.
Hey, wait. 10 minutes. At 10 minutes, we'll stop
no.
this.
My children are hungry. They are first. They're look at Eli.
And I'm supposed to
Scott,
get on.
He is wilting away to nothing.
I know.
He's not gonna make it 10 minutes. I gotta go, guys. Good night. Have a happy, blessed week.
And I'm gonna trade spots.
I thought you
No.
was, you gonna come over here?
oh,
I thought you was gonna say have a happy Halloween. Oh wait, before you go,
good Lord.
we got to have the vote because Kiri said I would be glad to be a part of your YouTube family. So all in favor of Kiri being part of the YouTube family, the usual sign aye. All opposed. All right, Kiri, you're in.
Congratulations. You're now part of the crazy.
You're a part of the nut house.
And whose is this little
You
Pilaf?
got it before.
Did you see him? He was hiding.
I'm about to go hide.
Well, Spaceman, we didn't
That is yours.
No, I never had a drink.
we didn't tell them.
Even not to touch your drink. Whatever it is.
I think they saw what you'd put. So, but yeah, they're tickled to death. How did you boys take no school tomorrow?
I think tomorrow's the day Mom's gonna start homeschooling them. That's the thing. Mom, I don't like that no more.
Oh my gosh, you'll never pass the test.
Hooked on phonics work for me, honey.
Yeah, but my hooked on phonics is right here. Kenny, you coming? Kenny,
Yeah.
what's up, Tony? Everybody saying good night, Amber. Hey, Miss T, how are you? When did I didn't see you come in. Misha says good night, Kenny. Good night, Amber. Hello, Tony. Whoop. That wasn't an earthquake. That was Kenny. There he is. Hang on here. Let me get you over here before we can get the full effect. You can take that mask off if you want to. You sure you don't want to sit on my lap?
It smells fresher over here.
Oh, you're the one that went in and sat down over there? All right, let's see. I think Misha was leaving. Miss T. Telling everyone good night. Everybody saying bye, T. Dan the Mountain Man said, we are doing good. Dan, that is great. Misha, good night. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for your Yankee ways. Trying to teach me how to talk. Miss T says, Spaceman, hope you and your wife are doing well. Yes, we do. I can get this thing to. Then it goes all at once.
Yeah,
Yes.
I got both phones.
Yes, Miss T, you did. You snuck right in. Well, we're glad you're here. And ain't no sneaking in. You just kind of have to roll in. What are we going to eat? Hey, Amber, are we eating breakfast?
No, I am not.
I think I want a pancake.
I think it's time to get up off your arms for it.
There's the myth, the legend, the Ford Man. Kiri, I think I want pancakes and eggs. But we got biscuits and gravy and eggs. Bacon. Did I say bacon? Oh, I think I want pancakes.
You asking the wrong person.
Yeah, Kenny hits a certain time at night and he says, you don't eat. Hey, Spaceman, I saw that you text me, but I hadn't got to it yet. But since you told Dan what it is, and I'll still look at it. Oh no, Miss T, we'll leave here in about 5 minutes. We'll go raid.
Hey, Hope Faye, that daily dose of the Bible, KJV.
Uh,
The Adventures of Traveling
the
Mike.
Adventures of Traveling Mike. Yeah, I had a cat fart there for a minute. There's going to be an alien festival in Spruce Pine this year. I'll have to check that out. That's something that would definitely need to be covered. Misha says, anytime. I almost got Aussie
That's
speaking
good.
English. Somebody's puked in the kitchen. Yep. Miss T says that she thought we were leaving. Miss T says, I've been craving pancakes. I don't know why I want a pancake right now, but I do. I want something sweet. Oh, man. And take a runny egg and that yolk on that pancake. Oh, my Lord. I'm going to have a pancake. So, Kenny, Amy says she just had strawberry Pop-Tarts. I'm sorry that got loud all at one time. What in the world? I had Taco Bell on the way home. That is that's a must, Tony. From Pigeon Forge to Kentucky, Tony has to have Taco Bell. And hey, I would too. I like Taco Bell. That's good. Amy says that the C test was negative, so it's just a cold or strep. Strep is going around bad here. I mean, I'm sure that it's probably there too, because, it seems like all kinds of sickness is going around right now. What's your favorite thing to do with your family? Favorite thing to do with my family would be eat. No, we do a lot of eating. That's why. Now, Kira, our favorite thing would be vacationing.
That's everybody's favorite.
And but our vacationing is in a tent
In the middle of nowhere.
in the middle of nowhere on a lake, beside a lake. But we also, and I said vacation, but it's not just vacation. It's also meetups. There's a lot of people in here, Kira, that we have met. And there's some that we haven't met that we want to meet and that we will eventually. And a lot of the reason that we started the YouTube was because there's nothing on TV worth watching. If you listen to what everybody tells you in the world, it's doom and gloom and everybody's sad, but that ain't the case. I met this guy right here on YouTube, and now you've been here for what, since 1st November. So, and everyone that we've met has been great, and the ones that we're going to meet, we know they're going to be great because a lot of the people are the same that how you see them, on their lives or in their videos. That's the way they really are. But double steak grilled cheese burrito. But yeah, we like to go to these meetups. We like to do the camping thing. a lot of the outdoors, especially when it gets warm enough to do so. Time for a Waffle House run. Lord, yes, Dan. I love the Waffle House. Nope, I was gonna say it's close, but the Huddle House. Now that can you like the Huddle House?
Yes.
But yes, Amy, we hope you get to feeling better. Favorite thing was family. I thought you'd say looking for belly button wieners. That's Kenny's favorite thing. Kenny likes looking for the belly button wiener. And Kira, that is a camping joke.
Yeah, go ahead and share that story, Scott.
No, we don't need to retell that story. Yes, Darren, Helen is calling my name. Helen was the first meetup that we ever done.
T, I'm hanging in there. This cough is driving me crazy though. So
Not as crazy as it's driving me.
But the funny thing with our YouTube, Carrie, you asked me when we started and how long we've done it and all of this and that. With our YouTube, me and Eli decided we were going to do it, and we got it up off the ground. Aiden got into it eventually. Amber was dead set against it. She hated it. And when I come to Amber and I said, put in vacation time, we're going to a place in Georgia called Helen. She said, what's at this place in Georgia called Helen? I said, it's a Germany town and there's going to be YouTubers there and they call it a meetup. She said, you know, people get killed when they meet people online. And I said, well, you know, that's a chance we'll take. We'll roll the dice and we'll put our pistol in the center console. And once we got down there, and that was one of the things that I think really opened her up to the YouTube thing. Because she don't hate it now. And whenever she's off work and we do these lives, she gets on here but Helen was the official kickoff for Amber and the spaghetti ice. Spaceman says Huddle House equals porcelain throne time. So does hash browns at the Waffle House. Smothered and covered is scattered and splattered. Too much snow in the Sierra Mountains to do any camping just yet. Yeah. High altitude over 7,000 feet won't be open until after June. No joke, Tim. That's getting up there. All right. We have reached the bottom of the chat. Meetups are awesome. You can get to meet content creators and subscribers in person. Yes, Tim. Glad Amber decided to be a part of your channel, is what Amy said. Yeah, and I am too. And like I said, Eli and Aiden had tried. They would go out and they even put a couple of videos on YouTube, but don't ever look for them because they're. Well, one of them's Amber working. She's working. I don't know what she's working on outside in the yard, but yeah, which I don't know a lot, but I did know enough about trying to put videos together because which I still DJ a couple of weddings here and there, not as much as I used to, but I would put the DVDs together for people. You know, they would give me pictures, I'd put them together, put music with it, burn it on a DVD or download it to a flash drive. So I kind of had that background. I mean, Eli just started putting videos together, and everybody else. It's still on here. Oh, the let me tell you something about us.
I was drinking a drink, and he said, "We're not cows."
If we made one remake video, we made 30. Because I had everything scripted of what we were going to say, and we're the Hickses from Avery County, North Carolina. And if you like getting outside but now we just, and everyone in here will tell you that they just go with it. Don't worry about messing up. But Darren says SpaghettiOs. Yes, sir, Bob. And we found out who Bob was.
Who's Bob?
I can't tell you. You'll have to find out yourself.
No, Darren keeps on saying he don't know who Bob is.
Darren found out who Bob is. Darren's in the chat. All you got to do is you got to go and watch Darren's last video, and you can find out who Bob is. But I can't tell you. You have to find out for yourself. Kenny, we have went past the 2:30 mark.
Hey, go ahead and tell them what we're doing tomorrow on that channel, on that new channel.
Yes, Amy, messing up does make you, it makes you normal. That's just have an idea in your head and go with it. That's it, Dan. No joke. No joke. And the Helen meetup is in March 2023. And it's the 12th. Darren, go ahead and you can drop all that information. But if anybody wants it or watches later and wants to get a hold or find out just how to get lined up with this Helen, brother Darren at Magnificent Germany with Darren. What?
Hey, Austin, how can you get it?
How can you get to Helen?
Yeah.
Eli wants to know how he can get to Helen. Spaceman, no. Eli and Aiden is not going on the cruise.
Which is why I want to go to Helen.
Run, Darren, run.
Which is why they want to go to Helen.
Run, Darren.
But I can't get this one to go to Helen.
Kenny wants to stay home.
Kenny wants to stay home. They want to go to Helen.
I want to go to Helen. Yeah.
I don't care where you go.
But it is March 10th through the 12th, 2023.
Yeah, it's probably the same.
And guys, if you hadn't ever been to Helen, or if you had been to Helen, if we
But you're going to send me the buttload of money.
good night, Miss T. Thank you for dropping in, and sweet dreams to you. Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. If they do, hit them with a shoe. So, but Darren just put in the chat the link to his Facebook group. All the info is there. But if we had plans on going to Helen.
I still have
You're
plans.
going to leave it.
I'm gonna walk.
Get off that computer.
Actually, we were right at making reservations to go. And then the cruise that we're going to go, that Amber and I are going on, is the same time as the Helen meetup. But don't think for a minute, come 2024, I'll be in Helen. Good Lord willing, creek don't rise. But hers, my grandpa, the pastor, he always says, if the Lord tarries, meaning if the Lord don't come back between now and March 2024, I'll be there. And in the morning, or tomorrow at 12, right?
Yeah, around 12. Yeah.
At 12 noon tomorrow, Monday. I don't know what tomorrow is, January something or other.
January.
That's today, actually. Today.
Actually, January 23rd.
Today, January 23rd at 12 o'clock. It'll be after
Darian.
Magnificent Germany with Darren does his Bible thing at A Moment in the Word. Kenny is going to do another live on Daily
Dose of the Bible, KJV.
Daily Dose of the Bible. After,
If you're still in here,
I'm going to jump on with Kenny tomorrow at 12. He's going to do a live. And we're going to do a little Bible study there. So look for that tomorrow at 12. And if you
it's gonna
can't,
be a good one.
if you can't make it,
You can always catch a replay.
always catch your replay. Now, Kiri, yes, we do say prayers before bed. We say prayers on live streams. We say prayers all the time. So we want to, we'll close this thing out in prayer. We're at 2 hours and 41 minutes. I got to get off here, or Amber's going to go crazy on me. So Darren says 2024 will be here before we know it. Yes, sir. A big thanks to everyone who is and or will be part of my project. Yes, that is right. Darren, I've got to, it's the latest video. So the video before this one, Eli, is the Bob video. Darren, we are going right now, after we leave here, to see your project and to help you out there. But guys, we're getting off here. We'll close in prayer, because I know, I think Hope Faith had asked us. She's not in here no more, but she had asked us to ask us if we would close in prayer, and I think ain't nothing no better to do besides close in prayer. So we'll get off here with that. Dear Heavenly Father, God, Lord, we come to you thanking you, Lord, for the day you've blessed us with. God, Lord, for watching over us and keeping us safe, God, Lord, through another week. God, Lord, we ask as the week starts tomorrow, Father, that you go with us, watch over us, keep us safe, lead, guide, and direct us, Father, Lord, as you would need us to go. Put us where you can use us, Father. Put us where we can be of help to someone, God. Father, we ask that you would be with those that are sick and afflicted in the old age homes, the hospitals. God, Lord, you know where they're at. You know what they stand in need of, God. Lord, you made the body, breathed breath of life into it, Father. God, Lord, we know that if any healing comes, Lord, it comes from you. And God, Lord, we ask that you would, Father, be with those that are brokenhearted and grieving. Wrap your loving arms of comfort around them, Father. Most of all, Father, we pray for those, God, Lord, that are lost and undone, Father, that don't know you, Lord, that are in need of a Savior. Lord, we ask that you would, Father, Lord, just send the convicting spirit upon them, Father, that they would open their eyes, see and realize that they need a Savior, Lord, before it is eternally too late. God, we thank you, Father, for our friends, our family, for our YouTube family, God, for those that you've put in contact, Lord, that we can fellowship with, and God, Lord, even go and help spread your word. God, Lord, we thank you for that you've done. Thank you for that you're going to do. In Jesus' name we ask these things. And all of God's people said, amen. Amen. Guys, yep, she's still here. Well, hey, there you go. We ended in prayer just like we told you we would. So, guys, have a good week next week. Be safe. And we'll see you somewhere around the YouTube world.
Bye, guys.
We always say, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're doing,
Get out, kick it country.
get out and kick it country. See you guys.
Good night, guys.